Hey everybody, it's Garrett and Katie. Hopefully our mics are working. I'm not getting up for the 17th time. So this is round 2 of the box of blends. So we've gone through and evaluated some of what's coming through. As much as I would love to try all of it, I don't have that much time, plus the 100 blends in 100 days that we're doing. Like, it just won't, it won't work out.
We can't hold on to the box that long.
And we've rebagged some of the things that were already in, where the bags were kind of either torn, cut, or just failing in general. Just lots of travel. So I've got these nice thick 4mm bags here, and then I put them in some bigger, really thick, I think these are 6mm Ziploc bags. So that should preserve some of this for the rest of its journey. We grabbed a total of 8 blends out of the box. One of which I'm loading up for my first pipe of the night. That's how long we've been doing this. For like an hour, we've been going through this stuff. But before I light it up, I wanted to show you guys some of another new toy that came. I've been checking out different lighter designs and different lighters I like. This one's really interesting. I have a secondary flint. I won't show you with Katie's, because the flint I put in mine after I accidentally launched the flint somewhere in this house. I put another one in it's a harder Zippo flint, and it doesn't light every time now.
Mine's pretty.
So this is a IMCO, I-M-C-O, but it has a really cool little feature. Not just that it lights when you take the wind cap off, but that you can take it off. You can take out the candle, as it were, and then light with that.
I feel like I'm gonna drop it and light something I shouldn't on fire. But it's pretty cool.
And put it back in. Cap back on. Back in business. And you can, of course, use it like a regular Zippo.
It gets hot on the end, though.
It does get a little hot. There's that thin metal body on there.
It's a cute little thing.
So I loaded up in my Viking reverse calabash. Something from the box is the Seattle Eve from Seattle Pipe Club. I looked it up. That actually wasn't its name. It was like Seattle Evening, I think. And initial impression, there's still something wrong with my sinuses, because what I'm smelling that should be coming through, I'm not getting. And I know I packed it right, so the journey goes on. What are you having?
I'm having Colt Blood Red Moon. I'm most of the way through my bowl. Been puffing at it while we go through this. It has been a minute since I've gotten to enjoy it, so yes, it's just as wonderful as I remember it.
She likes it so much that she mixes it with Englishes.
Mix it with all sorts of things.
Just an oddball move.
It's delicious.
Someday I'll have to be bored enough to try that, but that won't be today.
No, it won't.
Not today. So, I guess let's go over what we're adding. So, first one is from I'm adding 1 or 2 blends from the small batch blenders. Small batch isn't the right word.
Artisan,
or like, I want to say boutique feels like the right word, but that feels insulting too.
that sounds kind of bougie.
Yeah. Well, regardless, this one's from Cloud Bear Customs. It's Once Upon a Time in the West. I ordered this extra bag of this blend from him just to put in this box. This is a mixture of fine cut burleys, sun cured Virginia, Ecuadorian Habano, Connecticut broadleaf Maduro shade, Nicaraguan seco, as well as Honduran. I can't pronounce the rest of that. It's a cigar blend. There's different kinds of cigar leaf in here. I will recommend that you give it some proper time to dry it out before you light it. But if you enjoy your cigar blends, this is going to be a good one to give a shot on. What we got next?
Hearth and Home.
Hearth and Home.
Hearth, my bad.
Hearth and Home, Frenchie's Sons of Bitches. This is, I want to call it a vapor, but it's primarily just Virginia that pops, but it's not ultra bitey for me. Yeah, it's just a nice blend, honestly. But I got it initially for the childish reason of I wanted to have a tin that just said Sons of Bitches, so I could tell someone to grab me them Sons of Bitches. You know, get smart alecky with it.
You have yet to get smart alecky with it with me.
Yeah.
At Pipe Club?
We're just not doing well with the current personal drama, stress, personal life stress. I'm losing a lot of my energy to it, and
forgetting about stuff.
I'm having a lot less fun with certain things that I do normally enjoy.
Well,
I'm trying not to, but even that feels like work, and that's like a big red flag that it's getting to me. So
we'll have to enjoy a few more outside.
Yeah.
That was nice today.
I had my first actual bowl in like to myself in like 3 days today.
It's been a busy few days.
It's been so busy. Not unrewarding by any means, but it's been really busy. Like today was Memorial Day. And I worked for 4 hours, I think, 4 or 5 hours. Now, it's on my own accord to make life easier on myself, because I don't want to work a 12-hour day when everyone's in the office to get some of the stuff done I needed to get done today. Some of this stuff, every time I try to work on it, there's like 17 other roadblocks from me getting it done. So, yeah, sorry, I keep derailing this. I don't mean to.
I worked today too, you know.
I know you did. And I know that you worked hard. You had to deal with people who are grumpy on a holiday, who expect you to wave a magical wand and solve their problems because they're talking to you on the phone, so you must know the solution.
It's okay, because we have tobacco. This lovely tobacco right here from Wilkie Pipe Tobacco. That'll make it better. That one smells fantastic. Actually, I wonder if we should put that one in another bag, because our whole room smelled like that, the chocolate peanut butter.
Oh, that's,
No?
I want whoever Bruce, when you get this next, dude, I want you to smell it just without opening it, and then open it, and I challenge you to smell anything else afterwards.
That's what makes me think it should be double or triple bag.
It just sticks. We might double bag. I got some extras.
Yeah.
We'll double bag that real quick. It sticks in your sinuses. Now, of the two that I got originally, this is the smoother of the two. Because originally I got just peanut butter and chocolate and peanut butter, and this one's chocolate and peanut butter. It is the smoother of the two. There's nothing wrong with the straight peanut butter one. It's just something about the chocolate notes I enjoy. I think it's a little nicer on the tongue. You want to talk about the next one while I do this?
Sure.
Thanks.
Alright, we have a couple from our local brick and mortar. Edwards. Pina. Is it?
Colorado. That's how they pronounce it when you're in the store.
Yeah, I copied it off of there, and it like hurt my feelings to misspell Colorado so terribly, but that's what they named it, so that's what it is.
Well, it's supposed to be like pina colada, but like Colorado colada.
Yeah. It's got some nice flavors to it. I really enjoy this one. And also Woolly Mammoth. I'm surprised I like this one. It is 50% Latakia and 50% Rustica. I say woolly mammoth.
Yep. Didn't put a lot in there because this one carries a pretty hefty price tag at the shop, and they don't know how much more they're going to make of it unless it's by request, and then the price will go up even further. It's purely because the volume of Latakia and Rustica is quite expensive for them to get.
It's pretty tasty.
And all right.
Missouri Meerschaum, Independence Day.
This is a English. We have yet to review it for the 100 blends in 100 days, but I have smoked it. I, based on the reviews, was expecting something different than what I got out of it. But I do think there's going to be some lovers out there for this one, for sure.
We have a couple from Emerson Southern Forged.
From Jim?
Yes.
All right, so a little bit of one of the recent acquisitions, the Caribbean Navy. I want to share this one out. I would share the Satchel of Richards, but I have consumed so much of it that there's not much left to smoke. And I'm not going to ask Jim to like, hey man, will you make me more, like just put a rush on it? No. If you guys want to try that, we can talk, and maybe I'll have some more on hand at some point to share.
Maybe if the box goes around for round 2.
Maybe.
Which it looks like it most certainly possibly could.
Yeah, Tim, this has grown way more than you know.
It's
This is a large collection of tobacco. Like, you might have to do a giveaway to like a new pipe smoker or something, like, yeah, to offload some of this. The next Emerson Southern Forge blend is the Hampton Roads. This is the aromatic with the, I think it's the blood orange. Or just orange.
It's not. Because we just did all of those, so I have all of them on the brain. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And 2 more.
All right, so Cornell and Deal Mountain Camp. This is bulk English from them. Katie hasn't tried this one at all. I have.
Big surprise. Stick with what I
it's
know.
a nice English blend from them, bulk English blend, super cost effective. But if you have Constellation before this,
Constellation's good.
Constellation's a bit stronger with some of the ingredients, so it it could what do you call it when you have, like, if you had like a really heavy like fruit punch and then you tried to like drink champagne, you know what I mean, like where your palate's just sort of maxed out in one direction and it ruins the other.
Maybe. It makes me think more of like having a Reese's and then having one of those, like, what's the candy that has the little bunny on it?
Peep?
No. It's like Balmer or something. The
Palmer?
dollar store candy.
Palmer chocolate?
Yeah. It's like having a Reese's and then having another peanut butter thing. That's not a Reese's.
I think my analogy, you haven't had this one yet, but my analogy is pretty close. Because I did that one day. I had them back to back.
I remember you were not as pleased with it as you were hoping.
Well, then I had it by itself later on, and it totally redeemed itself. But, like, yeah, it was like going from, like, a really strong fruit punch and then someone giving you a sip of champagne and asking what you thought of it. Like, it doesn't work out when you time it like that.
I think the room just smells of peanut butter.
This next one is Sutliff's Balkan 2. This is just a sort of middle-of-the-road Balkan mixture. It's nice. It's really nice. If you like Balkans, give that a shot.
That's it.
And that is what we are adding to the box of blends. Tim, yeah, if we don't do like a round 2 of having this thing go around, because it has grown, maybe you do a giveaway to like a new YouTube channel with new smokers or something, because there's a lot to try going around in this bag or this box. And
count up how many are left at the end and send it back to everybody. Take X number of bags.
I'm also going to add some other stuff that's going straight to Bruce. I will I'll label it for Bruce because not all of it's going to fit in the bag. He and I split some 250 gram order of brown Irish twist recently.
That was nifty to see all together.
Yeah, it comes in like single-use Tupperware.
It looks like a tray of like sausages that you're gonna microwave, like the meal kit things where it's like, here, we send you these and you microwave it.
It smells like fresh bacon.
Sausage. It smells good.
So once I get this all packaged up, this is going to go out to Bruce probably tomorrow. I'll stay up a little late tonight and get that all handled. But yeah, guys, there's there's 3 bags. Like, it's a lot of tobacco.
Yay!
But I've got everything in the big thick bags, so
sharing is caring.
I'll try and get as much air out of as I can so they don't cross-pollinate, as it were. I wanted to do stuff in jars, but definitely with the way this box has been treated by the Postal Service.
That's a lot of weight, too.
Well, just to get from place to place, not even just this one box, right? Because this is the second iteration of the box. The other box didn't make it very well on its way to Zach.
That one flap isn't long for this world.
No. And it only just got here. Yeah, I might have to get a bigger box just so I can throw stuff in here for Bruce.
Or maybe flatten that one and stick it in there.
Maybe the brown Irish twist just won't come in the box, the pretty box like I intended it to. Either way, hope everybody had a great Memorial Day.
Indeed.
Once we got away from work and stuff, we had a decent day.
Spent some time sitting and relaxing.
Yeah.
Remembering the reason for the day.
We went to a local shop to add on to the end of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we went to my nephew's first birthday, and a whole bunch of the family was gathering, and his wife's side, my sister-in-law. It's weird to, yeah.
Articulate that? Yeah, you have one of those.
I have one of those now.
Have for a while.
Yeah. We drove past the cigar lounge, and so we were like, oh, on the way back, we should go check that out. So we did. It's called the Tooth and Bear, and that is up in Woodland Park, Colorado.
Down.
And no, altitude-wise is up.
I suppose, but it's south.
South isn't necessarily down. I mean, it is round. Eventually, it comes back around. Eventually, you go south far enough, you're going north.
Yep, I suppose. Most of the cities. It's even south of the Springs.
Yeah, it is south. But, gave us
stickers.
Gave us a whole mess of stickers. But, if you guys are ever up in the mountains here in Colorado, you should go check him out. He's got a members exclusive smoke lounge, which is like a majority of his footprint is in his space that he's got. Majority of that is dedicated to the members and the smoke lounge. I think he said he had a rooftop? There's
a rooftop patio, a back patio, and a main space on the main level inside.
On the air-conditioned side, yeah. And he's got a big walk-in, well, not big, but for his space, it's a pretty big walk-in humidor.
I mean, plenty of room to move around.
And then he's got a pretty decent selection for a smaller brick and mortar for the
awesome
pipe tobacco. Yeah, he had the whole Missouri Meerschaum line.
This guy.
We grabbed the Yeah, you can't see any of that with the light reflecting back.
I didn't think of that.
It's,
The Missouri Malta. So much vanilla.
yeah,
Oh, it's delicious.
14 different vanillas in that one.
Oh, this is good. I was so glad to pick that up.
And
You've been telling me about it.
I picked up Sutliff's The Old Boss, which I had written off on being able to get. None of the brick and mortars around here were carrying it. And I sort of missed the boat on when it was online. I have gone a bit overboard with tobacco purchases, and I was drawn in the reins, and I was like, you know what, that's fine. I don't need to catch every tobacco release. I don't, as much as it appears that I have TAD, it's not like that. I'm not going to have withdrawals that I missed out.
Well, the universe said you get some anyway.
Yeah, and at a fair price. With Colorado taxes, it was $22.26 for the tin, and that's a really fair price in person in Colorado. So got some of that. Made a decent acquaintance with the owner there, Jake Roderick. Sorry, his business card got a little tattered in my tobacco travel bag. Yeah, that's about it. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. I hope everybody didn't forget why the weekend is the weekend that it is, and its importance. Because even if you're one of those people that for some reason you don't agree with it being a holiday, I hope you understand why it is a holiday. Like why it matters to so many people. Even if you can't wrap your head around it mattering to you, I hope you can put yourself in someone else's shoes. There are a lot of entitled people in this world who don't think that who don't think that our military sacrifices for them. They feel like it's like they're separate from the rest of us. And if you are that person, I mean, I hope you're not. But if you are, I ask that you take a look around at what matters to everybody else, because these people and their efforts don't just affect, their sons and daughters. It affects all of us. At one point or another, someone who died in the line of service did so to protect 3 other people, and those 3 other people could have been, your high school teacher, could have been that person that made sure that you didn't die in utero as a doctor. There's a whole bunch of people who have sacrificed a lot, and to overlook the effect of any of that because you can't wrap your head around that, I hope that you can look around and see why it matters to other people. There's a lot of entitled folks here in Colorado who don't think that things that don't immediately impact them matter, and so that's why I point that out. Because it does matter.
It does. I actually saw something that I thought was quite thoughtful at our local Lowe's. They always have veteran parking, and they had put some bricks and bricked it off and put like a little area for some planters, and for their veteran parking they had a memorial. I thought that was quite fitting.
It's really nice of them.
Yeah, it was good to see over the weekend.
Side note, that is the weirdest Lowe's I've ever been into.
Yeah?
They crammed a Lowe's into an existing commercial space. It's just, it doesn't fit. But that's unrelated. We'll stop yapping your guys' ears off. We'll just yap at each other. But Box of Blends is coming, Bruce. And so are your extras. And we hope you guys have a great day.